I don't talk about prevention, I talk about resilience.
Humans detect high-quality deepfakes only 24.5% of the time.
Which business here has an 800% return on investment? Fraud does.
A lot of this stuff is human error. That's why social engineering attacks have been so successful.
It could be viewed as a failure of training.
We are playing cat and mouse, and I think we are more Tom than Jerry in this case.
The scale of warfare is very different, the face of warfare is very different, and therefore the impact is very different.
The convergence of LLMs, these are getting to be so smart and so sophisticated that they are adapting the human tone and rhythm better than humans are.
100% security is actually impossible.
Companies feel responsible, they need to watermark.
You want to maintain privilege and confidentiality over the entire investigation. You could say, well, it was a sophisticated attack. I think as of today, you can still say that. If there is a lack of digital forensic expertise, IT is not forensics.
The most effort actually goes into creating the narrative which is believable and executing in a timely manner.
There's a lot of human trust that she cultivated pretty quickly. I don't know how many times I said, I think you're on mute. Can you look at your audio settings?
And we accept that people can go off video because we are respectful of their personal environment, and the trust signals are broken because we are designed to believe the auditory and visual cues and evaluate trustworthiness.
So there's a lot of questions around how many different lapses of controls there were in this instance. Detection is the very first piece.
When there's an incident, banking clients have filed complaints. They want to know what happened and they're looking to see how the company reacts to it. From a regulatory perspective, they're looking to see statements regarding the state of their cybersecurity and the investigation, particularly the Federal Trade Commission.
With communications as part of that discussion, how do you communicate internally? It's almost public service to put that information out there. Some kind of succinct acknowledgement, but you don't see a lot of overpromising. You do create a bit of a rallying sentiment when you say this is a state-sponsored attack. You would never speculate who you think might be behind it.
The bad actor would get into a company's systems and just be dormant. They could be there for days, it could be there for weeks to see who is expecting communications from whom, looking at calendars. That is a lot of how particularly executives were getting phished through what appear to be their executive assistants.
The part of the dwell time is testing what controls that impacted user has. The more access they are testing at once, that sends out more red flags to IT or general kind of monitoring service.
So I am the original ethical hacker, and I must guide how we will respond to emotions. There is a risk of burnout, there is a risk of anxiety.
This is not about calming down. This is about being alert, aware, and resilient to do the jobs that you need to do.
There are 4 things you focus upon: breath, visualization, thought, and emotion. Then meditation cannot be a hobby, it has to be a life skill.
Being able to detach from fear, how to not let that drive you.
We have to anticipate we will be attacked at some point. How can we minimize the damage that comes out of that breach?